Did you guys know fart battles were popular art scrolls created in Japan during the Edo period? Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prez and welcome to another episode of NHL Be a Pro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little fact there. That was kind of weird. The last one was about Japan and that one was about Japan. And it was just weird facts coming out of Japan, guys. But anyways, we're going to jump into the second preseason game against the Winnipeg Jets. I hope you guys enjoy it. Smash that like button if you do. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys when we get on the ice.
Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olchak, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm the carnivore here, Mike Emmerich, because I like the fights. Coincidental fighting majors. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a part of our game that has a place, Doc, and certainly the numbers in fighting in the National Hockey League and all levels of hockey have gone way down, and I think rightfully so, but I think it is still a deterrent for how guys play in the National Hockey League, and as long as there's nobody getting an upper hand, I don't mind guys dropping their gloves.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. He's the choice in goal tonight. He's worn the same number on his back since his days as a young goalie in minor hockey. He wears it again tonight for the Predators. This man's the goalkeeper tonight. The book on him is that he can be rattled with an early goal. Let's see how he does tonight for the visitors.
Alright guys, so let's get this started. I actually jumped up from my chair to actually turn off my fan because I realized that it was still on. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up really. If it did, I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed like the little facts in the beginning of these videos. I thought it would be different for this type of series. And the first two facts that I actually had in this the first fact in the video, the first fact I had in the video was not yesterday's, but episode 103. And that was like the first fact I ever had about McDonald's, and it's a Japanese fact too. And the second one I did in this episode, it's another Japanese fact. So a lot of facts are coming out of Japan, guys. That's all I know. If you guys are wondering where I get my facts from, I'll leave a link in the description. Hopefully, if I don't leave the link in the description, I'm sorry. But I'll try to put it in the description. If I don't, then I'm sorry. I can actually just tell you guys the website in this video. Actually, it is called factslides.com. That's what it's called. It's called factslides.com. If you guys want to check it out, obviously you can. Yeah. So like the first two facts are coming straight out of Japan, and the next fact is, I'm not going to read it in this video. It will be in the next video. It will be in the next NHL Be a Pro video. Ooh. Oh, this one's interesting. This one's interesting. You guys have to wait until the next episode. Wow. I didn't actually know that. I didn't know that people knew that. Or think that. Wow. If you actually go on the website, you can actually probably just find out what the fact I was talking about. But it could be the third fact of it, or it could be the last fact on that website. It could be just I just keep on clicking until I found a fact that I actually like. So it just turns out the first fact and the second fact of the website I really like. So it's just coincidence. Alright guys, so we're back in the ice. We are still tied 0-0 in the first, and I just want to ask you guys this. Do you ever get to a point like you're tired, you're about to go to bed, you get whatever pajamas on, whatever you wear when you go to bed, whatever you wear, and you get into bed, you get all nice and comfy, you start listening to either music or anything like that to calm yourself down. Basically, I listen to AMSR. If you guys don't know what that is, it just helps me relax when I'm sleeping and all that stuff. Basically, it's just white noise to me, and white noise actually really puts me to sleep. It's just nice and calming and relaxes me, and I actually fall asleep a lot quicker when I listen to AMSR, AMSR. I believe I'm saying that right. But anyways, I listen to that, and then as soon as I turn it off, I wait like 10 minutes. I fall asleep for about 5-10 minutes, and I wake up, and then I get a fucking burst of energy to actually record a video. I get a burst of energy to wake up and do something. Like I try to go to sleep, but like 10-15 minutes into the sleep, I get up, and then I get the urge to do something productive. I don't know if you guys get the same way. You get like a second burst of energy, get a second like adrenaline rush to get up and actually do something, and it's weird. It's weird to me that it happens to humans. It's just really weird to me that actually happens. You wake up, you get a fucking burst of energy for some reason. For some weird reason, you get a fucking burst of energy. I'm up. Pass it to me, bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I didn't want to pass to that guy. Jesus, what the fuck's wrong with this game? It should have like it should have a dedicated button for different players, like X, B, Y, like for different areas on the ice. So like B and X will be for the two defensemen. A and Y will be for like the wingers. If you're playing on center, then it will switch up. Obviously, if you're playing on winger or defenseman or anything like that, you should, when you press that button, it should go to that player you want it to go to. It shouldn't go to anybody else. Like it's weird. They should add that to NHL 17. I believe they already have it in NBA 2K, like NBA games, like the NBA 2K games. But anyways, I'll see you guys when we get back on the ice. Alright guys, so we're back in the ice. This is the second period. We're still up by 1, of course, the way that I left you guys off. I actually took a little break, actually, after that. But anyways, just still wondering why that actually happens and you get like a burst of energy. I get that quite a lot. I lay down, I'm relaxed, I'm about to fall asleep, then all of a sudden, boom. Just a sprite of energy to get up, and my sprite of energy gets me up to actually either record a video or just sit around watching old TV shows on my computer. It really just ends up on that. But anyways, I actually finished watching the tonight was like the second game against Nashville Predators, Anaheim versus Nashville. And all I gotta say, that game was fucking bullshit. Like, that game was bullshit. Like, the refs were against us. Like, Nashville was, like, fucking spearing fucking our guy, like, spearing our guys with the stick and just spearing them and no penalties. And then fucking somebody comes up and sticks their fucking stick in our goalie's neck. No penalty. Like, people are getting charged. People are getting cross-checked. People are getting fucking hooked on the Anaheim Ducks. Now, obviously, the Anaheim Ducks did some stuff to Nashville, of course, because it's really back and forth. But the refs called the Ducks. The ref called the Ducks penalties, obviously. And then when the Prez were getting penalties, the Prez weren't getting any penalties at all during the game. During that game, I think there was no penalties against the Predators, except for, like, couple obvious ones. And I'm surprised that, and I can hear the fans, like, you can hear the crowd behind the commentators, like, screaming, "Refs, you suck," and like just screaming at the refs. And I'm surprised, like, nobody threw either some beer on the ice against, like, at the refs or did anything to the refs. The refs better watch out when they're going home tonight. Obviously, I watched the game on the night that it actually was on. I'm surprised that the refs didn't get fucking killed after the game. Like, it was disgusting what actually happened between that game. Like, the NHL really needs to talk to the refs. Like, really needs to talk to the refs. I'm not defending. I'm not saying the Ducks did anything. Obviously, the Ducks did obvious stuff. They got penalties for it and all that stuff. They paid their time in the penalty box for the stuff they did. But Nashville didn't fucking get one penalty called on them when they're playing against the Ducks. None. Like, it was fucking bullshit. Like, all I'm hearing is reading on Twitter and all this stuff, and like, I even put a couple stuff on Twitter saying instead of being Nashville versus Ducks, it's the Ducks versus fucking the refs. That's what it is. It's Ducks versus refs. That's all it is. It wasn't even a hockey game. It was the Ducks versus Nashville Predators versus the refs. And the refs were on fucking Nashville's payroll. They were on Nashville's payroll there. I can't wait till we go to Nashville and actually fucking destroy them. And I don't know when the next game is. I believe it's in a couple of days, obviously. But when we go to Nashville, hopefully the Ducks will just fucking destroy them. And no calls will get called on the Ducks. Because it's kind of fucking payback what they kind of did in Anaheim. And obviously, I'm a huge Anaheim fan. I'm going to be behind Anaheim no matter what. You guys can say in the comments, like, oh, Corey Perry does a lot of shit. Obviously, Corey Perry does a lot of shit. And Getzlav does a lot of shit. And Kessler does a lot of shit. And I know my team. I know the Anaheim Ducks. And I love the Anaheim Ducks. I don't care what they do or anything like that. I don't care if fucking Corey Perry went up and fucking slashed somebody right in the throat. I don't care about that. I think he's still a good player. I think just because he's on the Anaheim Ducks, it doesn't mean I actually like him. I'm not defending him or anything like that. But I just want to say that I'm a huge Ducks fan, and seeing that loss and the refs not calling anything, like literally calling nothing at all, it's just pure bullshit. And they call everything on the Ducks. It's bullshit, and it's just awful to see that in the National Hockey League, where these refs are getting paid either thousands of dollars, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to ref these games, and they're doing shit at it. It seemed like Nashville actually paid the refs for them to win the game, like to make them win the game, basically. Call like every fucking penalty on the Ducks and call none on them. And then the end of the third period, around the 3-4 minute mark of the third period, obviously we're down by one. We're down by one. We tied it up. Not tied it up, but we scored another goal. So we lost 3-2. But we came back, scored that one goal, got it to 2 goals, 2-3, and then Nashville takes a fucking 2.5-minute timeout. Now, in the National Hockey League, you're only supposed to get 30 seconds of timeout. Like, 30 seconds, that's it. But they're just prologuing it, and just doing stupid shit, like skating very, very slowly. And the refs didn't tell them to hurry up. The refs didn't do anything. The refs didn't do nothing at all to Nashville for that. For 2 minutes of just pure nothing. Just nothing. Obviously, they did it to rest up their players, and obviously to calm down the Ducks. Obviously, because the Ducks were getting very, very hyped because they almost tied it up. They scored, and they only needed 1 goal to tie it up. And to me, it's just bullshit. To me, it's bullshit. And you guys might be Nashville Predators fans, or you guys might not be. It doesn't matter. If the ref doesn't call any plays, the ref has to be fair. The refs can't play any type of sides. They can't favor one team over the other. They can't do that. That's in their contract. And if it happens and the NHL catches it, obviously they'll get fired. And then everybody will think every ref will fucking do it. So for the refs to do that, I'm surprised no Anaheim fans actually jumped out and fucking killed the refs. Like, I'm surprised of that. But I'm still very, very pissed off about the fact, and obviously we lost. And I'm not being a sore loser. I'm just saying, like, if it was your favorite team that was getting called on for every single little fucking thing, and obviously, like, the refs in the playoffs, obviously just let some stuff go, that's all right. That's all right to let some stuff go. But to do it repeatedly and not get caught, and not the refs like, oh, we didn't see it, that is just bullshit. And if it happens to your favorite team, and obviously it happens to every single team in the NHL, it just doesn't happen to, oh, it didn't happen to my team. It does happen to your team. And you get very, very pissed off about it. Just because it's your team and you want your team to win, obviously. And obviously, I want the Anaheim Ducks to win. So if the refs don't call anything on the ice, nothing at all, you're going to be very fucking pissed. You're going to be very, very pissed. And it's going to suck for you because your team lost and the refs didn't call any penalties on the other team. Now, I'm just using the Anaheim Ducks and Nashville's game 2 of the playoffs as an example. But it's just pure bullshit, and it gets really pissed off. I really wanted to make a video right after the game and really just talk about it, but I really wanted to calm down first and really just calm down and make a proper video. Obviously, I'm ranting a little bit in this, and that's fine. I'm allowed my own opinion, and on YouTube, people think that content creators or YouTubers shouldn't have their own opinion. They should have a general opinion, like agree with everybody. But I'm allowed my own opinion. Obviously, you guys are allowed your own opinion. You can put your thoughts in the comments below, and your thoughts on the subject and on the situation. Now, I was just using the Anaheim Ducks and Nashville Predators game as reference, as like example. And I read on Twitter, and I seen some comments saying like, "Oh, please don't allow these refs into blah blah blah." Like, let's just say Chicago versus who Chicago's facing, St. Louis Blues. Let's just use that team example. Let's don't let those refs have it in the game, and like, I'm just talking about the refs. I'm not talking about the teams. I'm not angry about the teams. Obviously, the Ducks played sloppy. The Ducks played very, very sloppy. They didn't play like the regular Ducks they are. And Nashville overcame that. Obviously, Nashville hold their energy and hold their frustration sometimes, and just was more relaxed than the Ducks. The Ducks were getting very pissed off, obviously, with the refs. And the Ducks just needed to calm down and just relax and look at the situation and look at the game when they're down by 2. It's just it's stupid. But I'm done with my rant. I'm done with my rant. Oh, I'm actually back in the ice, so I'm actually not done with my rant. I was actually going to stop talking so I can actually take a drink, because I'm really fucking thirsty right now, because I've been talking for the past like 5 minutes, just pure talking, and it actually hurts my throat because I'm not really used to that. I should really get used to that. What? That didn't go in? You kidding me? I actually plan on... I don't know if I should announce this just yet, but as you guys seen in my last video, I believe it went up yesterday, saying, like, the video title was why I don't do face cams, and that explains why I don't do face cams right now. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I uploaded that video, not that one, but a different one, saying what team I actually go to, like what team I actually went to. And that, in the first 6 hours that video has been uploaded, it got 100 views in the first 6 hours. My videos have never done that. Never done that. Got 100 views in 6 hours. Has never done that. That's amazing. And it blows my mind that that video got 100 views in 6 hours. Obviously, that's not a lot of views, but that's a lot of views for my channel that quickly. And I have been growing. I've been growing a lot each day. Like, I've been gaining about 3 to 4 subscribers daily. And obviously, I've been losing subscribers, and with YouTube like fucking up, or like closing accounts, or just people don't want to watch my videos anymore, or just don't want to watch my channel. That's all right. But if YouTube accidentally unsubscribes you from my channel, which they do, they've been doing that quite a lot lately. Just subscribe again, obviously, and just make sure that you stay subscribed to your favorite YouTubers, and just make sure that you go on the channel and make sure you guys are actually subscribed, because YouTube might actually remove you from their YouTube from the subscriber. As a subscriber, they might have removed you. But anyways, I really wanted to bring out a new series on my channel, and that kind of in the why I don't do face cam video, I kind of explained it why, not why, but the reason why I want to make a new series. Well, the type of series I want to make. I'm not really making any sense here, but the series that I want to make requires a green screen. Requires a green screen, requires lighting, requires a good camera. And obviously I have a really good camera because I have a DSLR. And I know how to chroma key now. I've learned that in Adobe Premiere. So I really wanted to make a new series on like the actual like NHL. Like videos and highlights from the NHL and just complain about stuff. Just complain about it. I think that would be like a really, really good series and actually a really funny series where I actually go, just like the Anaheim game, I'd look up news and stories and all that stuff and just rant about it. Just rant about it. I think that would actually be really funny and a really good series. If you guys will want to watch that series, make sure you guys tell me in the comments below if you guys actually really want to see that series. Oh my god, I finally took a drink. Oh my god, that feels so good. Oh yeah. It feels so good when you hydrate your throat. When you talk for so long and talk so much, your throat gets like pure dry and it feels like you can't talk at all. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. My name is Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next NHL Be a Pro video. Peace.